The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At center, Steven Adams. At shooting guard, Desmond Bain. At the other forward position, Jared Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, John Morant. The head coach of the visiting team is Taylor Jenkins. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9. At guard, 6'4", wearing 0, Dante DiVincenzo. At guard, 6'3", number 21. At forward, 6'7", wearing deuces, Chris Middleton. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Your Milwaukee Bucks head coach is Mike Budenholzer. Once again, your starters for your Milwaukee.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek Freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Bucks. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And Greg, players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. You know, there's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Middleton can't get it to go. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the rejection by Jackson. Wasted no time on that one.
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
Pass to Bane. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Memphis. Antetokounmpo. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The layup missed.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Count the basket.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is off. And it's Memphis the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
The offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, they're going to have
his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Now here's Giannis. 43 points out last game. The kick out to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 3 from Morant. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. The pass to Holiday. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Portis trying to free himself. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Now here's Morant. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Middleton. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get it.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Now Morant. His last outing, he had 24 points. Payne for three. It's rebounded by Portis. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Bucks trail by 9. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Count that bucket.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handles. Put on the show with that dribbling exhibition.
Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Last game, 26 points. Shot clock at 6. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks trail. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
A different look in Milwaukee. Jimmy Ojale comes in for Portis, and it's Bridges in for Chris Middleton. On defense, Memphis. They have a 9-point lead. Holiday finds Giannis. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice D from Brooks.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for them. They're tearing it up on the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Holiday against Morant. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson against Giannis. Jackson misses. Bucks trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis' teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds you.
Now here's Morant. Adams in the corner. To the middle. Jackson down low. The shot misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in the guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
It's hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And the Bucks with some changes. Richards is checked in, and Hood subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now here's Morant. Inside, Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Adams has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 5 now.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Morant. It's tipped.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Holiday against Morant. Can't hit from 12.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. 11 points last game. Adams dishes to Brooks. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. He takes it in. Morant with some nice D.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Ojale kicks to Holiday. Outside Hood. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And it's blocked. Here's Ojale. And the 3 off target. Jackson down low. Brooks from outside. It's good from long range. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Hood, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Morant. Brooks with it. He's got 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got 9 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
No one covered. Morant's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Adams' shot is off. Bucks trail by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Hood the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Bane, covered by Hood. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
First team foul.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Here's Morant after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Brooks. Bridges with some nice defense. Bucks trail by 8. From 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Bridges got 6 points.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now here's Brooks. To the inside. Adams takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Richards, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Morant against Holiday. Bane passes to Brooks. Here's Bane. Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Kumpo. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Morant. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Adams finds Morant. Payne for 3. Memphis the rebound. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Bucks trail by 8. Outside Hood. Bucks passing it around. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Now here's Morant. Left side Jackson. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Portis, he's checked in from Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Miles Bridges.
Chris Middleton.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Morant against Holiday. To the left wing. And a wide open look for Portis. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And the pass to Bane. Jackson trying to break free. And Desmond Bane, good for 3.
3 points.
Bane's got 10 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Adams against Portis. Morant outside. And the rejection by Giannis. Jackson finds Morant. Shot clock at 3, and they'll get another chance. They get it back. Adams just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Giannis with it. Guarded now by Jackson, and that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. They get it back. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, it's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Drew Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Morant with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Scooped up. Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Hey, Craig, you talk about the fearlessness from Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And Adams, no good on that one. Bucks trail by 6. And here is DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Giannis missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Brooks misses. The Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Adams against Portis. Fades. And that one comes up a bit short.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Bain, no good. And the Bucks with possession. They trail by 6. And a wide open look for Hood. And that'll be Milwaukee. As it goes out of bounds, Bucks retain possession.
Checking in for the
Clark
Grizzlies.
is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Brandon Clark.
Culver comes in for Dillon
Jared
Brooks.
Culver.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
Steven Adams with a
timeout.
strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Pass to Clark. Now Culver. Six on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Jared Culver. The Bucks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The Bucks getting another chance here. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 18 points in the game.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Pass to Bain. Going inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Middleton can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark outside. Over Middleton. And another basket for Memphis.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Morant. And Adams with the slam.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Bucks trail by 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant surveying the D. Out to the wing. Here's Culver. No good from outside. To the left side wing. Here's Ojale. Guarded by Morant. Poked away. Hood, the pass to Giannis. And the shot goes in. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
No, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Down low, Adams. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DiVincenzo against Morant. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Confident jump shot from DiVincenzo. He's a pretty selective shooter. He doesn't waste many possessions. He does a nice job with shot quality.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Richards is checked in, and it's Miles Bridges in for Chris Middleton. That's good from Morant. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out left to the wing. Left side, Anderson. The pass to Tillman. Bridges with some nice defense. Bucks trail by 3. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Over Holiday, and that one's good. Morant's got 9.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Offensive rebound, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first free throw is good, and the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Konchar's checked in for Brandon Clark. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bane, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. And so he hits both. Memphis leading. Jones in the post, guarded by Holiday. Fades away. A second chance effort. Tillman's shot is good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Jones against Holiday. With 2 seconds left. Tries again. Ojale. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, up 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A big night so far for Steven Adams. He ended up with 17 points and a monster amount of rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted. The players are outstanding there. They can keep it up in the second half. They may wear the other side out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.